Hey there. So this video is going to be on exactly what your primary function and primary job is. So here is you, right here hanging out, and your entire job is to get more connected. You want to be connected with plumbers. You want to know who's a good plumber. You want to know who does a good job. You want to know who's nice. You want to know who's great for a budget person and who's really cheap versus who's going to do a custom high-end job. They're going to be more expensive because you need to tailor what you give to somebody. If somebody's looking for a high-end appliance, then you want a high-end plumber. If you want someone who just only cares about cost, then you want to know the plumber that knows that one. You want to be connected to contractors, and contractors it's a very broad thing. So you have roofers, you have floor people, you have window guys, you have kitchen remodel guys, you have granite guys, you have bathroom remodel guys, you have stucco guys. You're going to want to know who the contractors are, who does the best stucco, who's going to be the cheapest, who's going to do the best job, you know, who's going to be not who's going to be the cheapest and does a good job. You're going to have to find that balance, but you're going to want to know who's the very cheapest and will get the job done, and who's going to do a high-end custom job, and then you're going to want all levels in between because you should have 3 referrals for anybody who's interested. So, and then you're going to want to know, restaurants. Who's got good restaurants. And hey, where do you find this information? Restaurants. Oh my gosh, I can't even spell it. Restaurants. That's how you spell it. Who's got the perfect restaurant for a date? Who's got a perfect restaurant for an anniversary? Who's got the perfect restaurant for kids? Who's got the perfect restaurant for this or that? If you're going to go take your kid out for ice cream, do you want to go to Cold Stone and get higher end quality ice cream? Do you want to go to Ice Cream You Scream? We all scream for ice cream, which is a kids based ice cream shop with all kinds of toys and things for little kids to play with. What is that customer looking for? You're going to want to know what you're going to want to know. What movies are out. What movies are out. You're going to want to know the culture there. You're going to want to know what events are happening in Albuquerque. You're going to want to know what. Let's see here. You're going to want to know a great electrician. What if someone needs some work done? And you're going to want to know what can electricians do. Are you thinking just residential, or do you think residential, business, this, that? And then you're going to want to know big brands. Who's the big brand name in Albuquerque? Well, there's TLC, there's Wagner, there's all these brands, and then there's the little guys who are a little cheaper. When you get the brand, you get brand name service. When you get someone who's cheaper, TLC, they serve the general population. Do you want TLC doing a super high-end project? Well, they will do it, but it's probably not going to be the very best job. So you're going to want to know someone who's really good for that. So your job is to really know who to find and who to use everywhere. And how are you going to get to know these people? Well, you can go to their websites, look at their previous work. You can call references that they have and just say, hey, how was the work? You can, what was the time frame they did it down? Were they reasonable? Did they come back and repair anything? If something went wrong, did they take ownership of it, or did they blame somebody else? What makes a quality contractor? Have you ever asked yourself that? So you're going to need that to do that. Okay, once you know or have a good idea of these service providers, you're going to probably want to make a list of some sort. So, here's one. Here's a service provider list. And it's very basic. It's just here's their phone number. Okay, well, we know that these are the alarm system install repair, these people, but we don't understand the reviews based on this list. So we're going to want to know, are they reviews? Are they pricier, or are they high? Are they high end, or are they lower end? Are they pricey? Are they moderate, or are they cheap? Are they, what is their niche? So you're going to create a nice long list similar to this, but with more information. So you're going to want to know, hey, the alarm store, their phone number, their email, because it would be nice to just contact them by email, their general price range, who their ideal client is, who's their ideal client, and which clients would choose them over someone else. So once you've created a gigantic list, I mean, look, there's attorneys here, appliance repair guys, there's drywall people, there's carpet people, there's duct repair, there's all these people and all these things. Look at this. Wet install repair, weed control, termite, swimming pools. I don't personally like Marathon Mechanical, but you know what? They're perfect for a lot of people. So you're going to get to know all that. You're going to create a big old list, and that list you're going to be able to refer to at any time to refer what your purpose is. So we have a client. Client is just bought a house. Woo! And so you're going to call them. You're going to call them, ring, ring. Hey, client. Hey, what's going on? You've owned your home for about a month now. Were there any projects or anything you wanted to do? Yeah, I was thinking about getting this or that done. I'm just not sure where to start. Oh, okay. Well, if you want to do that, what I can do is I can contact, you want to put in a sound system for your TV? Well, I've got this guy right over here. His name is such and such, and he actually installed sound systems. He's been doing his business for 10 years. He has great reviews. Here are his reviews on Google. Here's his reviews on Instagram, Facebook, and he's A rating on Angie's List. And they go, "Oh, really? That's awesome. I want to order. I would love to work with that person. Fantastic. When are a few times that work for you?" "Well, I've got tomorrow morning." "Hey, that's great that you have tomorrow morning. I will call him and see if he's available tomorrow morning. But do you maybe have some other open times next week so we can give him some time to plan?" "Oh, yeah, I've got next week on this day and time, this day and this day on these times." "Okay, fantastic. Well, what kind of sound system were you looking for?" "Oh, I wanted a surround sound system for my TV. I wanted a surround system for my this." "Okay, perfect. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I call this guy and ask him what he has and what's available, and then get a guesstimate for the cost, and then I will give you a call back and let you know, or text you. Which one do you prefer?" "Oh, I'd prefer you go ahead and text me." "Fantastic. I will text you." All right. So this person, you've now interacted with that client. You are going to know the perfect guy to call for them, or because they of the things they need. You're going to know the perfect guy. You're going to call that guy and you say, "Hey, I've got this person. They're interested in ABCDEFG. About what's the cost?" "Oh, well," and they might have some questions for you too. So the idea is that you know everybody. You know everybody. You know exactly what they can offer. You can know who their ideal client is. How do you become this person? How do you become that person is the hard part. You become that person by looking up and researching electricians and what electricians are doing, and calling them. You can call them up and say, "Hi, my name's so-and-so. I was looking to get some more outlets in my house. What should I know? What should I look out for? What should I this? What should I that?" And they'll start telling you. Or you can go to YouTube and look up things on electricity. And what is electricity? What is this? What is that? You need to know those questions. I already know those questions to ask. So I'm also a great resource. You just don't want to look stupid to that person. You don't want to call that person and that person says, "Oh, I need a sound system." You go, "Okay, I'll do that for you." Okay, boom. You call this person. They go, "Well, what kind of sound system?" "Oh, I don't know. I'll call this person." "Hey, what kind of sound system do you want?" I want this." "Okay." He wants this sound system. "Okay, for a stereo or TV, does he need Bluetooth stuff, or is he going to be doing wire?" "Oh, I don't know. Let me call this person." "Hey, so he wants to know blah blah." You don't want to be that. You want to get this done in one phone call here, and then you want to let him. Then the next phone call you give him, you've already solved his problem. And his problem is he wants a sound system. And you're going to say, "Hey, I set up your appointment on this day on this time. If you have any questions, please let me know." That is going to be your big